Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball news, content, theories, and E3 hype here. Today, my friends, we're going to be doing a little bit of a speculation video, as well as just to update you guys on what's currently going on right now in the realm of Bandai gaming and just everything all collectively. It's going to be a nice little chill video here, and you know, I'm not trying to super hype y'all up for anything yet, just because you know, some things from yesterday's presentation were kind of making us go limp. Okay, like, you know, some people, we had this climax, you know, we were ready to go whenever E3 started, and then boom, after E3 ended yesterday, it was a yikes. But yeah, I'm going to be discussing some potential theories on what Dragon Ball game could be revealed, if there might be one. I think it's very unlikely right now that a new game is going to get revealed. I don't know, it's just the feeling in the air right now just kind of feels like that. And I will say that there is something else that we could be looking forward to potentially if they are going to reveal something. So if you guys don't know, today's the 14th by the time this is being uploaded. Now, if we go to the Bandai, or I guess not Bandai, but the E3 official page here, you can see that today there isn't really too much. I mean, if you're a fan of Intellivision, if you're looking forward to any indie games or Capcom or anything, Razer, you know, today's a real it's a pretty slow day for Monday E3. But tomorrow, June 15th on Tuesday, that's the big one. Okay, this is the big day. This is the huge day, I think, for everyone in general. Like, we had Ubisoft on Saturday, and then we also had Square Enix, Xbox, and Bethesda on Sunday. They had a PC gaming show, but literally nobody said anything about that, so it was like nobody said anything. So as you guys know, there was no Dragon Ball game, there was no Bandai game, there was no anime game announced or anything. Nothing new in terms of anime slash Bandai games announced on Sunday, June 13th at the Xbox presentation. As you guys know, they usually want to announce the game first there with like a trailer, and then they'll do like a showcase later on. Past couple years, it was, I believe, Dragon Ball FighterZ, then it was Jump Force, and then it was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. They had 3 years in a row, 2018, 2019, and I believe, actually, no. So 2017, 2018, and 2019. They didn't have anything for 2020 because of COVID and everything like that. So, tomorrow will be the Bandai Namco presentation at 2:25 p.m. I'm assuming this is all PST time. So it's going to be a little bit later in the not afternoon, but like, you know, midday or whatever. And then Nintendo's early, very, very early, 9 a.m. So we'll be up at 9 a.m. for that one. So we're going to have Nintendo first, and then we'll have the Bandai Namco after, and then everything else, nobody's like, I don't know. Nobody really cares too much about it. And then we have the E3 2021 awards show, and I think that's pretty much it. That's like the main schedule, 4 big days for the presentations and everything. So, as you guys know, Bandai Namco has not had a, you know, selective, separate little presentation. They've never had that at E3. E3 is very different now. You know, especially during this time of the year, because, you know, with COVID and everything that happened, you know, they decided to kind of separate a lot of stuff. PlayStation wasn't even here. They're probably doing their own things later on or something like that. So that's why I didn't really get upset or anything, because Xbox didn't show, like, you know, a new anime game, because, you know, Bandai never had a showcase. You know, they never had their own showcase, so they would have to incorporate it into another you know, press conference, which I guess Xbox made the most sense because it was the first one that they usually showed, and then they would do PlayStation after. So Bandai Namco now having their own thing leaves a lot of potential for a new you know, Dragon Ball game, or any new anime game. We'll definitely be getting a lot of anime related stuff in terms of gaming here at their presentation at 2:25. So just stay tuned for that. We'll be going over everything that happens, but I want to tell you guys right now, please keep your hopes as low as you possibly can. I'm going to go over what it could potentially be if they announce anything, the most realistic things that they're going to have. But first, the Dragon Ball Game Portal had a little unavailable private video for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Some people were like, oh yeah, it's gonna be season 4, all that. No. All this did was it was initially a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta trailer that they had. I don't know why they put it on private. I really still don't know why, but they did, and that's what it was. So don't get excited about this. That was, deconfirmed or whatever. So yeah, just don't worry about that. And there's nothing else on there. So far, there have been zero, and I mean zero leaks on anything regarding Dragon Ball or any anime games right now. So that's why my hype levels for a potential Dragon Ball game right now are very, very low. And I mean, I'm not upset about it or anything. It's just, that's how it's going to be. Like I said, COVID happened. It's still not over yet. And it threw a lot of games, and development, out the window. And they've had to, either start from scratch with things, or they're just going at a very, very slow pace. So don't get upset. That's just, if you want to get upset at anyone or anything, be upset that COVID happened and it fucking ruined everything. So what it could potentially be. Okay, these are the potential things. So as you guys know, Webfoot Technologies put out a little announcement that they'll be bringing games back. I don't know if they'd even announce this at E3. I don't think it would be all that crazy or important. And they can announce this at any time of the year, but there might be potentially a remake or something of the Legacy of Goku series on like PC or like Android or like a mobile device or something like that. I don't think they would reserve that for E3. I think that would be something that they would announce kind of like on their own separately at maybe a Bandai Namco thing, or just like sometime later on in the future, maybe this year or something like that. I wouldn't hold on to hope for anything regarding this, but there was an official announcement from the Webfoot Technologies page that was teasing at potentially bringing their old games back. So that could happen, but I wouldn't really hold too much hope for it. So next thing, which is very, very realistic and probably the only thing that we might be getting related to Dragon Ball, and they could announce this at Nintendo's thing first, and then kind of expand on it at Bandai Namco's thing, because Nintendo will be first on Tuesday, and then it will be Bandai later. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot port to Switch. We've already got several leaks. There's literal proof for everything. We have Leaky Panda here that gathered information. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Switch right here. Boom. Tales of Destiny, Tales of Arise, Dark Souls Expanding Further, Gundam Breaker 4. These all seem like things that they'll probably talk about during Bandai's presentation. So Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Switch is very, very likely. This was all a couple of months ago. We also had this from the official Bandai Namco Latin page. As you guys see right here, the Nintendo Switch logo is literally on here. Okay, look at this. If I scroll on over, boom, Nintendo Switch. Okay, this was for DLC 3 initially, whenever they did a lot of promos and trailers and things. So yeah, we already knew about this 2-3 months ago. I'm just kind of putting this out here again, that this was something that they did leak and accidentally put out, and they deleted this post. And usually, when they delete something, anytime an account deletes a post or whatever, it's usually because they weren't supposed to post that at that time. So that definitely means that there's most likely going to be Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's like 99.999% chance that this is coming, potentially this year or next year. So that's the only thing. I think if we're going to be super realistic about anything, this is the only thing related to Dragon Ball that they'll announce at E3. And even if they don't, I mean, they'll announce that at some point this year. They have to, because it's done. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is done with its DLC and everything. So that's the most realistic thing, and I want you guys to have that at least in the back of your mind if you're looking forward to anything being announced related to Dragon Ball. I know it's disappointing, but that's just how it is. Again, you can blame COVID for all of these limp notes here that we got going on. So last thing that I do want to get into, and this is the potential thing that you might want to have in the back of your mind as well. This is actually something that's pretty cool. So if we go over here, this was something from the I think it was Hiroshi Matsuyama, CEO of CyberConnect 2. He voiced his heightened anticipation for an unannounced project in a Twitter post on Saturday. So this was a couple, I think this was like a week or two ago or whatever, he put this out here. So, the makers of the beloved anime-based experiences, such as the Naruto Ultimate Ninja and Storm series, as well as Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and the .hack series, CC2 clearly has something special planned for its fan base, given Matsuyama-san's emotionally charged remarks. So in his post on social media, the CEO writes in Japanese on his involvement in making of this unknown experience, expressing how fluid the development has come and how the game appears. To Matsuyama, already well finalized, the process he cites of checking the data has literally brought him to the point I burst into tears. It's clear from his reaction just how special this unknown project is and how important it will be for the future of CyberConnect 2 and its massive fan base. So let's go over this real quick. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys don't know who this guy is, CyberConnect 2 Co. Ltd, President, Game Development Company of .hack series, Naruto Ultimate series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series, and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So this guy is the big man. He is the big head of everything related to all the CC2 games that we are getting. And I don't think this is related to Demon Slayer. We already know that Demon Slayer's, you know, we've already got trailers and gameplay and everything. We know it's coming out, I think, this year. So this is something completely different that they've been working on and everything. So what he says is, I checked all the data of the title under development, unpublished, and was moved and cried. There's no place to cut or add. Please finish it as it is. Well, you guys do a good job. Let's get out into the world soon. Okay, so he posted a picture. It's got a bunch of MP4 files, like a shit ton of them or whatever. So this was his little post teasing at a potential new project. Not a potential, but a new project that him and the team have been working on and everything. So this is the only thing that might be related, and I don't know. I don't think that they would announce it at this E3 or whatever, because it looks like, I mean, he says finalized, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Don't hold on to hope. Keep your expectations low, as always. Okay, that's the best thing to do. But this is news that a new anime game, I don't know what it could be. CC2, as you guys know, there's a lot of the story-based, you know, from anime. So, like, they did Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Ultimate Ninja Storm series, Bizarre Adventure, and they're doing Demon Slayer right now. So, I don't know. It could be Bleach. It could be Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, that's a new big thing, a big anime right now. You know, hey, My Hero Academia, they even had, like, what was it? There was a thing about, like, a leak of Arc 6. I think Arc 6 was going to do, or one company was going to do a Fighters My Hero game. So there's something like that. You know, there are a lot of games that could happen. And it's been a very long time since we got the announcement of a brand new anime game, I think, that was related to Bandai Namco, because Demon Slayer is not. That's not under Bandai. That's under something completely different. I completely forgot what it was. I think it's like Sega and some other shit. So some other developers and like publishers and things are with that. So, you know, hey, there's potential. Hey, this is something that I feel like is just getting a little bit crazy, but hey, it could happen. Dragon Ball Super Kakarot. I mean, I don't think, when it comes to Dragon Ball games, I wouldn't be brought to tears by that. I wouldn't. I mean, I personally wouldn't. You know, Dragon Ball is not a very sad series, unless you're doing, like, the Future Trunks stuff. But, as you guys know, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it has its last DLC. Dragon Ball Super Kakarot, it would make a lot of sense. They could pull it off. Maybe in the future. This probably isn't it. You know, there are a lot of games and a lot of anime that have a lot of emotion to it. So maybe he doesn't mean the anime game necessarily. Maybe he means just the fact that, you know, they worked so hard on it, and the animations that they do, you know, are very good. You know, if you're a developer, if you create something, you know, you would be brought to the edge of tears, or brought to tears, because, like, you finally finished it and you're so excited to bring it to life and give it to, you know, your community and your fans. So, I don't know. It's up in the air. I'd love to know your theories down below. You know, I don't think it would be, I highly doubt it would be like it could be, you know, like a collaboration of a bunch of anime, almost like a Jump Force game that's got better animations and looks better, because CC2 does the best. They are the best when it comes to anime games, I think, in my opinion. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm trying not to get too hyped about anything, but I mean, E3 is a very hype time of year, especially for us gamers and everything. You know, the summer's here and all that, so we'll see what happens. I know I talked a lot throughout this video, but I wanted to get this video out there to kind of just tell you, try not to get super hyped. Keep your expectations very, very low for anything related to Dragon Ball. I know we're all Dragon Ball fans here, so I don't see it happening at this E3. And the best thing about Dragon Ball and anime games and Bandai is that we don't have to wait for E3 or depend on E3 to get an announcement. They could announce a game literally at any point in time this year, next year, forever. For the end of time, Bandai Namco doesn't need E3 to announce this stuff. And you guys know a lot has changed since COVID happened, so they could announce a game at any point in time. And also V-Jump, we're going to be getting V-Jump links in the next 2 to 3 days or whatever as well. So stay tuned for that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I'll be sure to update you guys if anything happens. Stay safe and have a blessed one. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.